Hi everyone, I'm Chris with The Sports Truth. The truth will set you free. Today I have a very special guest.
You like that? You like that? Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I'm a white dude, so I don't dance very good. But I got a bunch of brothers on the team, and they show me how to dance. Okay, so you just go back and forth and sort of rock it. You know, when a white person dances, he just uses a couple moves usually. Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry.
I'm Kirk Cousins from the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, of course you are. What?
Nothing. How's your day?
It was fine till you showed up.
I usually drink beer, but I was in San Diego, so I figure I'd have a pineapple margarita habanero.
Really? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get on with the games.
What's the first one?
Thursday night football. We got the Cowboys at the Titans.
Well, we already know who's going to
Okay, it's not even really about the game, okay? What I want to talk about is like Cowboy fans, right? For as much as they're delusional and annoying, right? And loud, they love their team.
They do.
Okay, no matter what. If they're bad, they're good. They love their team.
Cowgirls.
Why can't I get that respect? Okay, I've won 11 one-score games, all right?
Whatever.
In dramatic fashion.
Okay, well, your own team, your fans are getting heart attacks every time they watch. That's why I don't like you, Kirk Cousins.
It's all right. All right.
So much stress.
Whew. Titans lost 4 straight.
About to be 5.
It's going to be 5.
Yeah.
They pulled all their starters because this game means nothing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Titans are
The
done.
real game is next week when the Titans and the Jaguars play for the AFC South Division title.
Really? That's all that matters?
That's all that matters.
Even if they lose this, doesn't
Even
matter?
if they lose it.
Wow.
Even if the Jags win or lose it. It doesn't matter. It all comes down to next week, the AFC South Championship. So,
Really?
yeah. This is just for bettors.
Oh, of course
Take
it
the
is.
money line.
Yeah.
Tease it down.
Cowboys.
They're going to trash it. Even the Cowboys can't fuck this up, okay?
No.
Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to curse.
So curse Cousins.
Yeah, exactly. That is not very
What?
gentlemanly like.
You mean dad-like?
Dad-like? Christian-like?
Christian,
Right?
yeah.
Okay,
Kirk,
yeah,
Christian
okay.
Kirk, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited because here I am and I get to plug myself for MVP this year. You know, I mean, I won the division, the NFC North. I've had 11 one-score games. I got some nice numbers. They're talking about Mahomes. They're talking about Jalen Hurts. They're talking about Josh Allen.
But what about you?
Where am I in this conversation?
At the bottom?
At the bottom? Hell
Yeah.
no, I'm not at the bottom.
You are, yeah. Justin Jefferson had to
By
defend
going through these games, okay, I will show you how many bad, useless quarterbacks. Okay, the more bad, useless quarterbacks there are,
Yeah.
the better I look.
Yeah, but you're still at the bottom.
Okay, the bottom of the good? Can you give me that?
Okay, yeah, the bottom of the good. Okay, I'll give you that, Kirk Cousins.
Okay, I mean, here I am coming to your podcast, and then I can't even get any love on your podcast.
Oh, no, you're going to get love in a bit.
Like,
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make too much more of this game. The Cowboys are going to trounce them. They're still looking for... I mean, they really have nothing to play for because the Eagles are probably going to wrap it up this week against the Saints.
Pretty much.
So I just don't see, like, the point. I mean, they're stuck at the number 5. It doesn't matter if they win or lose this game, you know, but that's okay. Just get hurt, I guess.
By Cowgirls.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Our next one.
Get hurt or be hurt by Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and the Titans, they're a mess. All right, next, let's go to the Sunday morning games, okay? I am in the afternoon game. We will talk about that in the next episode. I am jazzed about that. Woo! All right. Panthers at Bucks.
Oh, boy.
Okay? Hey, hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm holding on. Don't worry about it.
All right. Who do I want to talk about first? I guess I'll talk about Sam Darnold, okay?
There you go.
I have a penchant for those quarterbacks who are underdogs, okay? I've been the underdog my whole life. College, he's not that good, don't draft him. The Redskins, you know, paid me on year-by-year contract, you know? What type of bullshit is that? Sorry for the cursing, but
You
it's just...
shouldn't be cursing, come on.
I shouldn't be, okay? But I just get excited and want to get my point across.
Right.
Okay, and then I'm with the Vikings, and they don't want to pay me either, you know. So Shanahan said he'd pay me, but it seems like the quarterbacks he have are better options than me. Brock Purdy is like, oh, you know, is he Brady? Is he Steve Young? You know, both. You know, Joe Montana. Like, I don't know. And then if not, they got Trey Lance. So yeah, it didn't work out between me and Shanahan, but Shanahan has been in my corner, and I owe my success to someone who believes in me. All right.
You didn't even talk to Sam. You didn't even talk about Sam Darnold. Talk about yourself.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So Sam Darnold. Okay. So I have a special place in my heart for the underdogs because I've been an underdog my whole life. I've already established that. Okay. Yes. So Sam Darnold. What happened? He played Brady before with Belichick, and he saw a ghost.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not good. But I think one of those ghosts was the ghost of Christmas Future, and he said, "Just be strong, my boy. Okay? Someday you will redeem yourself against Brady in a critical game. Okay? This is for the the NFC South.
Yeah, it is.
Championship. Okay? I mean, they still have to win next week, but they're playing some bum team.
Exactly.
So, yeah. All right? So, on one side, you have that. On the other side, you have Brady. Okay? Yeah. Now, sometimes for your beliefs, you got to give up everything. Okay? Yep. He wanted to go back and I guess get a record 8th Super Bowl, even though the record 7 owned by him. So he could never. I don't get it.
Technically, it's 8 or 9.
Okay.
Mr. Cousins, yeah, I have to remind you about the 50s.
Okay.
There was a quarterback for the Browns. He had 9 championships.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So technically,
Otto Graham, right?
Otto Graham. Yeah.
Okay.
So right. Brady still won't have the record.
Oh, sorry, that's what he's going for.
Yeah,
okay, he's
for
a
9.
true historian. All right.
Yes. Indeed.
Oh, excuse me.
It's okay, Kirk.
All right. So, so Brady, he gave up everything. You know, he lost his wife, he lost his kids. You know, he lost the belief of ESPN. You know, they're saying like he's getting ready to fall off the cliff.
Mahomes.
Yeah, of course it's Mahomes. Yeah. Okay. So just like Brady gave up something, I sort of feel Brady's pain. You know? Yeah, because when it came time for the vaccines, I said I don't want those vaccines. Okay, and I have my reasons too.
Of course.
Okay. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I don't know if you knew about this, but the vaccines are the government's attempt to sterilize us because there's 8 billion of us. Okay,
right.
I don't know if you noticed in the food places, you know, we're starting to run out of eggs and like basic food supplies. Right. Okay, 8 billion is too much for this planet. Why do you think that there's a move by Elon Musk and the other rich fuck? White guy.
Hey, cuss.
Oh, sorry. That they're trying to go to Mars, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's not sustainable here, okay? Either global warming is going to eat up the Earth, or we're going to run out of food, or we're going to fight each other. It's the Armageddon, okay? That they're talking about in Revelation. So, yeah. So to be able to stop the population from going to 10 billion, or even worse, they're sterilizing us. How do they sterilize us? They put it in the vaccine. They say that it's for COVID or flu. And then all of a sudden, you're like, dear, we can't have kids, okay? That is the truth, okay? Look it up on the internet. It is there, all right? So I just wanted to say, like, I understand why Brady gave up his wife and his kids and his legacy, you know, because he wanted to believe in football. Well, I gave up vaccines.
I got the Panthers winning.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, Bucks.
All right, next up, the Browns at the Commanders. Okay, this one I don't get either. Okay, some guy that got multiple happy endings, okay? He got a guaranteed contract of $230 million, okay?
Wait, last week?
No, at the beginning of the season. Okay. So, like, there's nothing wrong with happy endings, you know? Like, I like happy endings too, but my happy endings come from my wife, okay?
Okay.
It's legal there. It's a little bit sinful. It's like borderline because we're not co-creating. Right, which is the main purpose of that with this.
What about you and your coach when you're doing the little love-hate?
Yeah. No, I'll get to that later.
Yeah,
my coach, I have a whole segment on that. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, the Browns are terrible. They spent all that money, waited all that time for him to come back, and he's terrible. When you don't play for 2 years, you know when. Yeah. Okay. So the Commanders, okay, formerly known as the Redskins. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah. They got Carson Wentz that they put in, even though Heineke gives them a better shot at winning.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay. And everyone knows the luck of a redhead, you know, especially like the redheaded boy. You know,
I mean, you would know Kirk Cousins, right?
No, I mean, just because I'm white as hell. I mean,
you are white as hell.
I am white as hell. You know, and my pretty blue eyes and my nice brunette hair. But yeah, I mean, maybe somewhere in my family there's a redhead, but yeah, it's never good. I mean, redheaded quarterbacks don't last that long.
No.
Okay, yeah.
This is the Red Rocket.
But exactly. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Red Rocket next.
Of course you are.
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember this when I was a Redskin, but I got so happy one time, right?
Yeah.
That like I bashed my head into the padding,
yeah,
not realizing there was some like steel behind
it.
You know, I was like, "How you like this? How do you like that?" Boom! Like, if you want me to, because I got hyped remembering that, I could smash my head into your TV. Is that cool?
Don't
like,
do it.
let me come up. Oh, okay. No, it looks like expensive TV. Okay. Sorry.
Please sit down.
So that's how I am. I'm mild-mannered, right, most of the time, and like correct and polite. And then sometimes just the devil comes out in me. You know? Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyways.
Who we got winning?
I got the Commanders winning because they're playing for something. The Browns are technically eliminated.
Yeah.
The Commanders, if they win their next games, they could get invited. You could come to our place because you would be the 7, we would be the 2.
To the Vikings.
Yeah. We'll take care of you.
That
okay.
would be terrible
I will beat up on my former Redskins team, okay? You gave me $30 million for 1-year contract? Oh, I'm gonna punch you in the face, okay?
Jeez.
I just, how do you like that, Redskins or Commanders or football team or whatever the hell your name is? Fuck you, Daniel Snyder, I'm coming for you, okay? I hope you watch this. It's millions of people watch this, right? That's what you told me earlier?
Yeah,
all right, woo! Show the guns, all right? How do you like that? All right, let's see what else we got going. Okay, next up are the Saints and Eagles, and once again, the unfortunateness of a man being a boy being a redhead. You know, it doesn't. Yeah, it's a tough life. Okay, growing up as kids, they're annoying as hell.
The Red Rocket.
Okay, yeah, they're super hyper. They're horny as hell, even at that age, you know, because later on when they get older, they're just watch out, okay? If there's a creeper in your group, it's probably the redheaded dude. Now, with the redheaded girls, it works differently. It's like a unicorn thing, and it's like, ooh, you know, she's pretty, you know, she's redhead. I mean, unless it gets too, like, flamey orange and, freckled.
Kirk, you're getting off track.
Sorry. I gotta get back on football. Sorry. I'm just saying that.
Winning, though?
Okay, that's the thing. Okay,
it's the Eagles.
It's the Eagles easily. Okay, whether it's Jalen Hurts coming back or
Gardner Minshew,
who
used to be on the Jaguars.
Yeah, the stash don't lie.
The stash is nice, though.
Yeah,
How do you think about that stash?
I love the stash.
Of course you do.
I've grown a couple stashes in my time too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, for sure. All right. I think I should grow one out and then like do a TikTok and then get back up and just like on the plane going like this. Oh yeah. How do you like that? That's what I thought. Okay. You got to keep them on their toes. All right.
Bye, Taints.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the Saints, they're the Taints, right? Yeah. The taint. It ain't your ass. It ain't your balls. It's what's in between. You know. That's how bad they are. Okay. And the stink is bad as well too.
Yep.
Eagles win, wrap it up. Cowboys played for nothing tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so, you know, this is my final thing. Like, if the Eagles punked us, like, what do you think they're going to do to the Saints, okay? I mean, we're a 12-win team. I don't know if you knew that.
12 Aren't you like, you're 12-3.
12-3.
Yeah, I thought you're going to be 13-3 soon.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up, we got the Cardinals and the Falcons.
Oh, great.
Okay?
2 birds.
2 birds, but if that's not bad enough, it's 2 bad quarterbacks, okay?
Yes.
On one side, you have a guy named Sorley, you know?
Because he's sore.
Because he's sore. Exactly. No Kyler Murray, no...
Who is it for the Cardinals?
It's McSorley. That's his name.
I thought you said Falcons was Sorley.
No.
Falcons.
Oh, no, I meant Cards.
Who's the Falcons?
The Falcons quarterback is a rookie quarterback named Desmond Ryder.
So Ryder, Sorley riding?
Yeah. It ain't Cincinnati, okay?
It ain't good.
The University of Cincinnati right now, okay?
No.
Yeah. You know what? The way I see this is that the only value... There's no value in this game. Not watching it as a fan, not betting on it. If you are betting on this, okay?
Why would you bet on this?
You are a degenerate gambler and you will go to hell.
Yep.
Whoa.
Wait,
I gotta take that back. I am throwing stones.
Yeah.
And I have sin.
Yeah, don't throw stones.
Jesus said,
whoever.
I think I watched a podcast last week. He said, whoever has no sin, throw the first stone.
Yeah.
And here I am
throwing a stone.
throwing stones.
Don't be a bad Christian now.
Oh, exactly. Okay. So,
You take it back.
I take it back.
But it is 2 bad quarterbacks, though. So there's no point gambling on this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Exactly. And you know what? Call 1-800-KIRK Cuz. C-U-Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That the brothers taught me that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then I will save you. Okay.
Good.
Much like the same way my coach Kevin O'Donnell saved me. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Exactly. I won the division. I got a bunch of wins. I'm gonna probably win I'm going to the Pro Bowl for sure.
Oh, yeah, for
MVP. Sure. Hey, I think I'm like plus 3,000, but that's a good deal, okay?
Because you're still there. You're still in the running. What are you laughing at, Kirk?
No, I'm still in the running.
They like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you like that. Huh?
I just hate that every conversation on ESPN starts off with like, why does nobody like Kirk Cousins?
Or he's a liability.
He's a liability. Yeah. He's such a likable guy. I mean, like, what do I have to do to convince everybody? Do I got to win the Super Bowl?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's not going to happen. Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
The championship
game. We can get to the NFC Championship
game.
Could,
yeah.
Is that the goal of the Vikings?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna get to the NFC Championship game.
And that'll shut them up.
Yeah, we might even be at our place because something might happen to the Eagles. Okay,
that's true.
Like we might play the Cowboys. Who knows? Anyways, yeah.
Who you got winning?
Yeah.
Who you honestly got winning? Honestly.
I'm gonna go Falcons because they're at home.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Because it's so close.
It's ugly. I mean, it is just downright ugly. All right, next up, and this is a game that
decides everything, or no?
No, not really.
It's
it doesn't really decide anything because if the Jags lose, they can just win next week and go play the Titans. All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Jags at Texans. Oh God.
All right.
It's embarrassingly sad.
Jags at Texans.
What happened?
Okay. The bottom.
Yep. Texans.
Is better than the top. Okay? Wow. If I had told you that the Jags and Texans would be playing better football at the end of the season than the Colts and the Titans, you would have thought I was crazy.
No, I would agree.
Oh, you would have?
Well, at the beginning, I talked with Milton, my friend. I said, watch the Jags and Texans be good this year.
Okay.
And not to underestimate the Orphans, because the Texans almost beat 2 of the best teams in the whole NFL.
Yeah, that's
literally almost barely lost.
Well, it all comes down to this, okay?
That's scary.
Doug Peterson.
Yep.
Right.
Jags. Mm-hmm.
He's a quarterback whisperer.
Yep.
All right. And you got a talent like Trevor Lawrence, and all of a sudden it's someone with talent and experience that believes in the quarterback that's talented, and you got something special. He's got him on the verge. I mean, the last time we saw this guy, he was winning the Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
Exactly.
Right?
Nick Foles.
And then now he comes back and he's on the verge of the Jags out of all teams, double-digit losers the last decade.
Not anymore.
Yeah, and you know what? It was the coach coming in to help the quarterback. You know who that sounds familiar like? It sounds like when Kevin O'Connell came to the Vikings and saved my career.
That's true.
Okay? How you like that? All right.
I like that.
Yeah. And got that. Oh, I know, like, love your enemy as your wife or whatever, you know. But yeah, and Mike Zimmer, you know. I mean, I think it was all the exactly. Well, that's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, exactly. Like, what gets more views? The hug, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch, or the on the plane.
The fuck you up, bitch.
Okay. All right.
Fight.
Yeah. Okay, so what happened was, you know, I'm the quarterback. I see stuff on the field. You probably never even played quarterback, you know?
Yeah.
No, I mean, whatever. Mike Zimmer. I'm talking Mike Zimmer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was
so what I did was I audibled and I changed it and we scored. So I came over and was like, wanted to celebrate with the coach, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that was an incredible play, wasn't it? Like, getting ready to give him a hug.
And then
he grabbed me and was like, bitch, you better call the plays that I called because I'm the head coach. And then that's where it just got weird, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like,
he got fired anyway.
Yeah, he was just saying, like, mean stuff about me. And then I was
okay,
just
turn the other cheek like a good Christian.
Yeah, that was hard then. Because even Jesus in the temple, when he flipped the table and threw all the gold coins all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes there is some justified anger that you need as a good man. Okay? So, yeah, I don't want to give any more time to Mike Zimmer. He's currently out of a job. He's probably retired, go to college. He just cared about defense. He was like, look how good my defense is every day. And, like, And then I'm like, Coach, are we scoring on offense? He's like, just chill, just chill. Look at my nice defense. I got a nice edge rusher. I got a safety. Didn't give a shit. I might as well have been his stepchild, okay?
Anyways, I got the Texans winning.
Okay, yeah, I can see that because the Jags really shouldn't be playing if they have nothing to play for, you know?
Yeah.
So, and the
They're not
Texans,
really gonna try that.
they almost beat the Cowboys. They almost beat the Broncos. They
the
did beat the Titans.
They almost beat the Chiefs, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Chiefs. I mean, they were
insane.
Yeah, they were just
what?
They were Chiefs, Cowboys.
You know the reason? Lovie Smith.
Yeah.
The coach.
For sure. He's
like, come on, guys. They aren't even counting us in here.
All right, next up, we're going to be talking about my division, the one that I own, NFC North 12-3, soon to be 14-3, unless I rest. Then we'll probably still win.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Oh, look, at the team that Lovie Smith used to be on.
Yeah, the Bears at the Lions. Okay, you ever heard the expression, you don't shit where you eat?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this one's a little tough for me because, like, it's the NFC North.
Yeah.
And, like, the Bears give us some trouble sometimes.
They do.
And then we mainly own the Lions, you know?
A little bit.
But, and you know what? It's a fun game to watch, right? There's going to be lots of scoring. I mean, watching Fields go on that field.
Yeah, you're funny with your dad
was
joke.
Hilarious.
Yeah, your dad jokes.
Oh, dad joke. Yeah, my kids will love that, and my wife. I don't think anybody else, but, you know, to each his own. But anyways, what?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
That's okay. I'm used to being dissed my whole life anyways. Yeah. But, yeah. So, I mean, watching Fields, like I said, play football is a lot more interesting than watching me play football, okay? I basically got one move. I drop back. Is that one wide receiver open? No? Oh, shit.
Justin Jefferson?
Yeah.
You mean?
Oh, fuck it. I'll throw it to Justin Jefferson. I'll look up all the progressions because we really don't have any progressions.
Yeah.
Or I'll hand it off to Dalvin Cook. The defense will do its job.
O'Connell will call.
We're never out of it. We're never down, okay? At the end, we win.
I know.
All right?
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
By one
exactly.
score.
And do we get our asses kicked occasionally by the Cowboys and the Eagles and almost the Colts?
That's it.
Yeah. All right.
Almost you came back. Shut up, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. So, you know, okay, I'm always going to speak up for the quarterbacks, okay?
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah. Like, when I get out of football, I'm going to be a union rep and, like, represent the unloved, loser, shouldn't be playing football quarterback. Okay? I'm going to represent that.
It's going to be a pretty big group you got there.
Exactly. And who better to, like, take the sins of all the quarterback than me, Kirk Cousins. Yeah. Exactly. Okay? So,
I got the Lions winning.
Yeah, I got the Lions winning too. Okay, but Dan Campbell, if you're out there and you think you're gonna slip into that 7th spot and then try to come after us and ruin our season, you're the Lions. Okay, remember that you're the Detroit Lions. Okay, haven't won a championship since the 50s. All right, no one's even around from the 50s anymore. Anyways, okay. Everyone's dead, right? That was born in the 50s. Pretty much. Okay, yeah. Or they're dying, right? Yeah. Exactly. The good old 50s. All right. Okay, and then last but not least, we got the Broncos at the Chiefs. Okay?
Oh, God. Well, I already know who's going to win. The Chiefs.
Okay. Once again.
Mahomes again.
Russell Wilson. He got a guaranteed contract that they mimicked off the Browns.
How much did he get?
Somewhere in the 200, 240 or whatever.
He's not even performing well. They should
exactly. They got the coach fired. Okay, no excuses. Okay, Russell Wilson.
Coach is fired.
Yeah, coach is fired. He's pretty much an idiot.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Russell Wilson has to play now.
Yeah. They got a 50 burger thrown on him from the Rams. The Chiefs. What are the Chiefs? Did you know that the last 4 years, the Chiefs have had the AFC Championship game go through Arrowhead? Okay?
Yes.
They need to win the next 2 and hope the Bengals, who own them, beat up the Bills, and then the AFC Championship is coming through there.
You know what's funny, though?
What?
I think the Bills are actually going to beat the Bengals, and then the Chiefs are going to be really, really sad.
Okay, yeah, exactly. We'll talk about that on our next episode. Okay. But that's all I got to say for the morning games, okay? How you like that?
Hi, everyone. We're back, and Kirk Cousins here is going to talk about the afternoon games.
Well, we're still on the morning games.
Oh, well, secondary morning games.
We got the Colts at the Giants.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, what does it say about what does it say about the Raiders that they were the only team to lose to this Jeff Saturday team?
They're pretty bad.
That's why Derek Carr got benched.
Yeah.
We'll get to that game
forever.
later. Yeah, exactly. And once again, I am the Pied Piper of the unappreciated underdog loser, never will win the big one category quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly, Daniel Jones is a client of mine. Okay?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even though a little bit of love, right? Like babies, you always see like football players rocking the baby, right?
Yes.
You have Chris Dable coming in. He's like, "It's okay, son. It's all right. Whatever everyone else said is bullshit. They don't know it. I got the secret sauce."
I bet you do.
It's all about the secret sauce.
Of course.
Okay? And you know what? He hasn't turned the ball over too much. I've given the ball to Saquon Barkley to do his thing.
Yeah, go Barkley.
Yeah. The Giants win this. They lock up the number 6 spot.
They do.
Which, right now, it's a meeting with the 49ers, okay? If your goal as a Giants fan, if at the beginning of the season I said, okay,
get to the playoffs.
I will get you to the playoffs. You're losing the first round.
Yes.
Take it. They would have, hell yeah, I'll take it. You know, but now it's like...
So the Niners are going to beat them then?
Yeah.
Probably with the number 1 defense.
Yeah, most likely, because what's going to happen is it's going to feed right into the Niners, okay?
Of course it is.
Saquon Barkley is essentially their whole offense.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
So, okay, let's shut down the run. And then we have to worry about nobody in the pass. Guess what? That means extra blitzes coming from DeMeco Ryans.
Yep.
Yeah, overwhelmed. Daniel Jones does a couple turnovers. Hey, good job, guys, making it this far, you know? I mean, it's like going in the marathon, right? And then it's like 2 miles, but you can't do it and you collapse.
Yeah.
And so you did all that work for nothing.
But I got to do devil's advocate, though.
Okay.
Because Thibodeau's still probably going to sack Purdy a couple times.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's the thing.
Times.
Okay, that's a good point.
Purdy.
Okay, this is my point. Yeah. That the Niner defense will handle the offense.
Yes.
But their defense, they've kept it close 1-score games. To keep it close 1-score games means you got to keep the points down.
Yep.
So they could rattle Purdy and try to keep it low scoring.
Of course.
But
Niners pull it out. Though.
Yeah, they just have too many weapons for a talented defense like that. And the defense at the most is going to allow 10 to 13 points. But anyways, we're getting off topic.
Of course.
All right.
So I got the Giants winning, and they look at the 6th spot.
Yeah, you know what? This is what I want to say, okay? Because I got to plug myself right here, okay?
Well, of course you do.
If, everything collapses with the Vikings, and the Vikings want me out because they want a younger, sexier quarterback.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, come on, look at this. Anyway, whoever's the coach at the time, probably not you, Jeff Saturday, but whoever
the new coach is.
Exactly. When I'm an old man, which isn't too far away, I want to come play for the Colts. Okay, I want to continue the tradition of Phillip Rivers and Matt Ryan and
so much of old white quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Pasteurizing on the Colts territory. So just keep me in mind, you know.
Anyway, next game.
Yeah.
You spent too much time on that.
Okay. All right. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on now.
49ers at Raiders.
Oh, jeez. I don't know about this. The Raiders are angry. Josh Jacobs said he was infuriated with that last second
But you know
loss.
what happens when you're infuriated? Okay,
what?
like when I was infuriated with Mike Zimmer.
Were you infuriated though?
I was
kind of hugging him.
Kind of hugging, but then he said some disrespectful things, and I was ready to sock him in the.
So what do you think? The Raiders gonna win? What?
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying when you're so frustrated like that, you can't think straight. Okay. And that is not, and some guy named Stidman, it sounds like an STD or something. Yeah, Stidham.
Yeah, Stidham.
Sorry, the girl gave you some Stidham, it's just like, oh shit, can I cure it? I'm gonna live forever with it,
So the Bayer rivalry doesn't mean anything to you? It's still part of their DNA.
No, for sure. No, the whole organism theory, I get it. Would it surprise me if the Raiders beat them? Yeah, I sort of would with Stidman.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, and I'm like, it's funny. The Raiders' best chance to win this game was Derek Carr. If Derek Carr was playing, I'm telling you right now, okay? Sorry, Niner fans, but you would have lost. Which wouldn't be the end of the world.
No.
Because who knows if you really want that 2 seed and you want to play that steaming hot number 7. You
No
want to
one
stay in
does.
a nice 3 spot where you're playing the Giants with a limited offense and not enough experience.
Yeah.
Okay? So anyways, 49ers win. I think pretty
Number
easy.
one defense.
Number one defense.
How many points do they hold the Raiders to?
13. I'm going to be generous because they're playing at Allegiant Stadium.
So 14 and below, basically. So 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. They're gonna
Or like a touchdown, couple
whatever
field goals.
their 8-game average is.
Just make it a little bit lower.
Take a couple points off.
Yeah, a couple points.
And just put it right there.
And that's,
okay. Yeah, and that's
okay.
what you get with the 49ers having. I mean, look at the 49ers. They scored 37 points last week. They scored 35 and they scored 33, and they would have scored like 30 something against the Seahawks if the refs weren't meddling in that game.
Of course.
Okay.
So if you're a prop better, bet on Nick Bosa getting a few sacks on this.
Oh yeah, I mean he's really
I'm
close. He
a prop
says he doesn't want to go for the all-time record, which is 22 and a half.
How close is he?
He's 17 and a half, but he can beat Aldon Smith. Remember the linebacker edge rusher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many does
he has 19 and a half.
Oh.
So with 2 games left,
yeah, he could do it.
He could do it. I mean that's just 2.5 sacks more, you know?
He could do that.
Yeah,
he could get
for sure.
He's easily going to get 1.
Because at the end of the season, they play the Cardinals, and McSorley is going to be McSore.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, what do we got? Dolphins and Patriots.
Oh, no.
There we go. Yeah, ride that Dolphin. That would be fun.
Mac Jones versus Tua. Who
do you think
advocating
that
for?
you could train dolphins like in a SeaWorld environment to where you could actually ride on them?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be fun.
Only you would think about that,
Yeah.
Dad Kirk. Jeez.
Exactly. All right.
I don't know, dude. Belichick's shot himself in the foot this whole season. It's his entire fault.
Okay. No, I agree. But he gets a mulligan.
What's his mulligan?
Did you know that Tua got a concussion last week, which means he ain't playing this week?
Concussion protocol.
Concussion protocol. I hear, when I see the tape ticker, it says likely out. Okay? So it brings us back to Teddy Bridgewater, Mr. Journeyman.
No.
In Foxborough, where dark clouds happen, right? Weird ghost apparitions.
Where you barely miss a field goal and almost beat Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Return.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I guess Patriots, did they sneak into the playoffs?
Yeah, because the AFC's that weak. How do you feel?
So
How do you feel?
basically the Patriots have to have the Jets lose.
Yeah, which could happen.
Which could lose because they're playing the Seahawks.
Yeah, and then who else?
And then they have to have the Dolphins lose.
Which could happen.
Which could happen.
It's the Patriots.
Yeah.
How do you feel knowing the AFC's this week that you're allowing the Patriots in?
Yeah.
The Patriots, Kirk Cousins.
But would you want to play Patriots in the first round?
No! Belichick. Yeah, laugh it up, Dad. Yeah,
no, you're right.
I
mean, sarcastic or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what? When things get going bad, it sort of snowballs.
It does, yeah.
To where it's just like you can't stop it. You got to just see the final destruction, much like Sodom and Gomorrah. Just wipe it off. Don't look back. Don't look back.
Don't look back.
Because you won't be saying, "How'd you like that?" You know, it's just
it'll be salt.
It'll be salt. Exactly.
Oh man! All right. Speaking of the team that has to, was it the lose? The Jets and Seahawks?
Yes, Jets and Seahawks. Jets are favored by 2.5. Throwing in.
That's not good.
Gambling's wrong.
Yeah, don't do
but
that.
I'm just...
You know what he does when he's the underdog?
Who's that?
Pete Carroll.
Oh, no, he's not the underdog. Oh, yeah, he is the underdog.
You know what he does when he's underdog? He wins. So
yeah. You know what? I know Mike White is a better upgrade than Zach Wilson.
Yeah,
both employees.
Employees, you're bad. You just gave away everything, Kirk Cousins. I always knew you were part of the NFL scheme. As employees,
clients of mine,
sure,
right? And Mike White is on the up. You know, I might lose him pretty soon. Yeah, because they'll be like, no, he is a good quarterback. But Zach Wilson, he's just going to be with me for the rest of his career, which is a short career. You know,
I think he's done.
Yeah.
You really think anyone's going to pick him up? Honestly,
no.
Name one team that'll pick him up as a bad
organization makes bad decisions.
Browns.
So yeah,
the Browns pick him up.
Yeah, he'll be a journeyman. Yeah,
he'll be a journeyman just like Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
He used to play for the Vikings.
You know what? On the other side, I got Seahawks. I'm representing Geno Smith. Okay.
He's not even bad though.
He's not bad. But you know what? He was on fire, but then he fell back into his bad habits.
So
which
now
happens to me
again.
Sometimes too. You throw too many interceptions. You try to squeeze it in there when it isn't meant to be squeezed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta take the sack.
Yeah, exactly. No. Throw it away.
Or throw it away.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
Throw it away.
Play another day.
Yeah, don't squeeze it in.
That's what my high school coach used to tell me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So he didn't know that was banging his daughter. But still, I love you, coach.
We're gonna have to censor that out. Sorry.
I had sex before marriage. Yeah. This is probably the first time my wife's finding out about this. I had to. There's the devil in this drink because it's making me say and do naughty thoughts. Help me in. Bring me back in.
I'll bring you back in. Okay. So I think the Jets are gonna lose the Seahawks.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Seahawks winning. Could they sneak in as a 7? They're not that bad, and they just had some bad luck or circumstance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you feel knowing the Patriots and the Seahawks can sneak into the playoffs? How do you feel, Kirk Cousins? Come on, let me know how you feel.
It's like the toilet paper I have. I just want to wipe my ass with it.
I bet you do.
Exactly. And put it in flush that shit. Seahawks and who's the other team?
Seahawks and
Patriots
getting in somehow.
Yeah. But yet... You don't want to play either one of them.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Not Pete Carroll or Bill Belichick.
Because after the game, they'll be saying, "How'd you like that?" Okay, let's move on.
Oh, I already was going to win this game.
Oh, do you? Okay, before we give away the ending, let's talk about it, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay, there's foreplay, and then there's sex, okay? Go.
Rams and Chargers. So, guys, we know what the Chargers did last week. We know what the Rams did last week.
Okay.
How did you feel knowing that the Chargers were actually going to beat the Rams? How do you know feeling that? Kirk Cousins, how do you know?
Yeah, I mean, was it impressive that the Rams threw a 50-burger on the Seahawks?
Not really. I'm not that impressed.
Oh, no, sorry. Seahawks. God. They're playing the Seahawks next week. That's how they end. That's why the Seahawks are going to get in.
Yeah.
Because the Seahawks are going to beat the Jets, which everybody knows, right? Why are they favored? Oh, the bookie. No. And then they play the Rams.
Right.
So they're going to sneak into that 7th spot.
I can't believe
it. Yeah.
But yeah, so I got the Chargers winning just because I feel like they kind of want to get to the playoffs, but I don't think are the Chargers eliminated?
Okay.
Are the Chargers eliminated, or are they actually going to go to the playoffs?
Boy, did you smoke weed?
No, I haven't been checking on my Chargers.
Okay, the Chargers locked up the playoffs with a win against the Colts.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to them never making the playoffs. That's why.
To be fair, that this game doesn't really mean that much to them, but what they can do is this. They're at the 6th spot, right? Because the 7th is for whoever wants it. Hey, you want to come over? Yeah, boom.
I'm not smoking weed. I'm just like, I'm used to the Chargers never making the playoffs.
Right. Okay, so they did after
finally, right?
Yeah, exactly. Took their second-year experiment with Staley and with Herbert's 3rd year. Okay.
Finally.
Yeah. So, right now they're embraced for a Chargers-Bengals matchup, right? Which isn't the best scenario.
God, that's horrible.
But if they could push themselves up into the 5 by winning the last couple games, right? Because the Ravens are faltering.
Yeah,
right?
They don't have
Ravens could drop to the 6 or out.
Who are the Chargers going to face then?
They would face the winner of the AFC South. Is it the Titans? Is it the Jags? Much easier road to take on than trying to take on the Bengals or the Bills or the Chiefs. That's like being a little kid and going to the grown-ups table when everyone's drinking and smoking and doing weird shit on there, you know? Yeah, it's just too much. Blow your mind.
You're a lot smarter than I thought, Kirk Cousins. I'll take back all those mean things I said about you behind your back. Anyway.
Lots of prayer, lots of drinking.
Yeah, I can see that. Anyways, so yeah, Chargers win.
Okay, this is my quick take on it, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, let's hear it.
It's the owners against the renters, okay?
Yep.
So when you're own, right, that means you got a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes when you got a lot of money, you spend a lot of money and you spend yourself broke, right? Yep. And that's what the Rams did. They said, let's mortgage the farm, draft picks, we don't need them for the next several years, and just win the Super Bowl, okay?
And they did.
So if you could say to any team, if you max out this money, but you'll suck for a couple years, take a Super Bowl, 32 teams would take it. Guarantee it. Like, if they offered it to me right now for the 49ers, even though
Or the Vikings. Either one, yeah. You do it.
Type team, then I think any fan would jump on that, right?
Yeah. They'll deal with 2 years.
Exactly. Think about 49er fans. They've been waiting 25 years. Like, if you told them, you
know. Oh, don't remind me about the 1995 Super Bowl.
Yeah. Anyways, So, and then on the other side, you have the renters, you know,
Chargers.
like barely making it. Oh, maybe we can do it this time, you
And
know.
they made the playoffs.
And then
finally.
they finally made the playoffs.
Barely.
So they're hungry. When you're a renter, you're hungry. You know,
Yeah.
you wanting to own. They want to own championships. Now, they can't own the AFC West because that
The
title
Chiefs.
belongs to the Chiefs.
Forever.
Exactly. But you can see a wild card, you know, sneak in, have the right matchup,
Yeah.
and then I guarantee you, Chargers, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Bengals, they don't want to see you. You got great wide receivers. You got a great quarterback. You got
Yeah.
a coach that's willing to gamble. The defense is coming
Fourth
back.
and
Bosa's
standing.
coming back.
Yeah.
This is what I heard. Okay?
Listening.
Because I when I'm not playing football or practicing, I'm at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just like reading up on football. They said, I don't know who it was,
Okay.
that the Chargers could be this year's Bengals. Or last year's Bengals, but for this year.
So dark horse.
Dark horse.
Cinderella story?
Exactly.
Really?
Think about it. Bengals barely won against the Titans, right?
Right.
And then they were down against they barely beat the Raiders.
Yeah, they were down.
And then they were down big on the Chiefs, and then they won.
Yeah.
So doesn't that sound like chargering right there?
It
Like,
does sound like
not chargering, but like barely winning games or barely losing games.
You would know, Mr. 11 games by one score.
I do. I live and die on that.
Come on, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fun if you win by a lot. You got to make it exciting. You got to give the fans what they
The
want.
fans hate that. You're making them stressed.
Oh,
My Vikings
geez.
fans' friends are stressed, dude.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Oh, look, the main event.
Okay. Main event coming up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Chargers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Vikings at Packers, guys. The big one. The one that
Game
Kirk scored.
of the week.
Game of the week.
Okay.
Poor Rodgers.
I'm poor Rodgers. You know what? Fuck Rodgers.
Hey, language.
When I go home to
Yeah.
the wife, I'm just gonna
Gotta
have to take a
confess.
whole bunch of money
Get some soap
and
too.
just stash it in the cursing jar.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Soap,
sorry.
Put it on your tongue. Yep.
Good thing is that all that money goes towards our family vacation.
Oh,
So-
good.
Or
Okay.
feed the poor.
Okay.
Either or.
So we already know who's gonna win this game.
Okay. Whoa. Let's.
Forget the foreplay. I'm just saying. I'm trying to stroke your ego now.
Okay. All right. Oh. Do you actually have us winning?
Yeah, I do.
Imagine that.
See, I told you at the
Kirk
beginning.
Cousins getting respect.
See, I told you at the beginning. I give you respect eventually. Yeah. Okay. I do the dance.
How you like that?
I do like it. I got the Vikings winning. I
Okay.
really do. Gotta do the skull.
You know what? Okay, let me speak up. Okay,
Okay, sure,
because
yeah.
like,
What?
just when you're in the NFC North,
Yeah.
you just feel like you're abused. Okay, we're all abused. Okay,
By who?
The Lions, they get abused, right? They've been
Yeah.
abused for like 50, 70 years. The Bears, they got one Super Bowl, right?
And they got.
And the Vikings,
yeah.
we lost 4 Super Bowls. Okay, it's all
Yeah.
about the Packers.
It's all about the Packers.
It's Lambeau and what they won the championships before they considered a Super Bowl. Sorry, I'm breaking down.
It's okay.
And Brett
It's okay.
Favre,
It's
okay? And Aaron Rodgers, okay?
They all win
What
one.
about us? Okay?
The Purple People
Not the
Eaters.
show on NBC. What about us? Okay? The Vikings.
Hey, what about
All
the
right?
Vikings?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? We essentially derailed. Do you believe one play or one game could turn a season?
Yes.
Okay.
Which play was it?
It wasn't one play. It was the
Oh.
whole game when we fucked up. Damn it!
You're really gonna go to a
I
nice
think I
vacation.
lost my paycheck.
You're gonna go to a nice vacation.
I guess so. The wife and kids deserve that
Yeah,
for all
you're
the
right.
time I
But
spent
yeah, so
away from it.
what was the game? What was the game? That derailed the whole season.
Oh, when we played them for the first game of the season.
What happened to the Packers?
When we did 23-7. Boom! Punch in the face. You know what, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
You should be drinking more Holy Communion, like I do on the week, instead of your ayahuasca, which invites the demons. Everybody knows that, okay? The demons are the ones that are telling you what to do. I have a higher source and a better power, so I'm coming for you, Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to embarrass you in your own house.
I bet you are.
Okay? All right? How you like that, Aaron Rodgers? I can't. You know what? I think we need to move to another game because I'm just getting way too emotional right now.
I think the Vikings are gonna win
Okay. Well, at least somebody thinks we're going to win
by more than one
because
score.
they're favored by 3.5.
I don't see that.
Jeez.
I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
Okay, so at least we'll cover by field goals. Is that what you're saying?
No, you're gonna win by a touchdown.
Okay, all right. That's good.
28-21.
Okay. We're gonna hold on to that number 2 seed.
You are.
And whoever comes trucking at that number 7 seed, Lions, Seahawks, Commanders, whoever it is, we're gonna kick you in the nuts.
And you're gonna.
That's not a cursing word, right? Nuts.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're gonna beat them by 1 score.
Yeah, we're gonna beat. It's gonna be our 12th straight. Okay, then we'll be 13-3, and then Aaron Rodgers will be on that show blaming somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, it probably. Who can he blame at this point? If he's blame him. No, dude, he's not gonna do that, dude. Once again, I think you're on the ayahuasca or the weed.
Nah, I'm just letting you know that's all that's left is to blame himself.
Okay, all right. Like I said, let's move on.
Okay.
For the health of me.
Okay,
for the health of those watching.
I don't want you to hug. I don't want you to hug like strangle me. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Last 2 games, we got the
Steelers.
We got primetime games. We got the Sunday night football games.
Steelers
I've heard you guys mention it as the Sunday night scaries. What does that mean?
That means crazy stuff happens, so don't bet on it.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Steelers at Ravens.
That's a good rivalry, though.
Oh, that is a good rivalry.
It is.
It has under written all over. It stinks like under. You smell that?
I smell it.
Oh yeah. It's got undertone to it. It's got the Steelers defense with T.J. Watt.
Yep.
And the run game versus the Ravens. Like, well, we don't know how to pass because the quarterback only knows how to run. So run versus run. Who wins this game?
Ooh, who has playoff hopes?
You're right. It's the Ravens.
Then the Ravens.
Yeah, hold on to that. They'll probably drop to the 6th spot if the Chargers can push to the 5th spot. But it's Huntley, and it's not. Yeah, I know.
He always has a winning record.
He does.
He's gonna go for the winning record again. Doesn't he need to win this? Do we have a winning record?
Yes, he does.
So he's gonna win it then. And the Ravens need the playoffs.
Super tight
It's gonna be
game.
tight game.
Okay? This is
Don't bet
virgin
on it.
tight that we're talking about. Okay?
Yeah, don't bet on this game.
Yeah,
Stay away.
exactly. Oh my God.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, it's Sunday night for
It
sure.
is.
All right, and then last but not least, we save the best for last. Okay, what's the best part of the meal? Dessert, right? Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the first time since 1997 because I do my homework. I'm a nerd. I don't know if you knew that. I sort of give the vibe of like, oh, dude, he's a tough guy, or
I give the vibe of being a dad.
A dad? Okay, dad, tough guy. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
1997 since what?
Since 2 teams this late in the season, because we're week
17.
17,
Yeah.
which is technically almost in the past it would have been over.
Yeah.
To have this good of a record. So you have 12-3 versus 11-4.
How do you feel?
Oh.
So this is just a playoff game, basically.
This is a playoff game. Okay, here's the implications of it. Okay,
Yeah, and on Monday night.
for you, Charlie.
I'm listening.
Okay, if the Bills win,
Yes.
and they win the next game,
Yeah.
which I'm sure whoever is they're playing next ain't harder than the Bengals. No.
So what happens?
So then the Bills had the AFC Championship go through Orchard Park. Have you seen Orchard Park? Orchard Park was so bad with the snow of 5 or 6 inches. No, sorry, 5-6 inches of feet
yeah.
of snow. Yeah, that they had to move it to another state.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what's awaiting whoever wants to play in Orchard Park. Okay, yeah. The Bengals, they just might as well not expect to play the playoffs all the way through the road, because the Chiefs, all they have to do is win out, which they play the Broncos, which they own. I think they're 13-0 or some ridiculous record. And then after that, they play the Raiders. Stidham is going to go against Mahomes, okay? According to ESPN, the best quarterback that ever lived or will ever live, because they have knowledge of the future, I guess, against Stidham, okay? Mahomes versus STD.
Funny you say that, though, because the Chiefs and Raiders are storied rivals.
They are. There's that outside chance, but it's just hard to imagine. I mean, can you imagine the Niners being beaten by Stidham this week?
No.
But
they're not really rivals.
Okay, that's true. Okay, the rivalry thing.
It's
okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's on the top 10.
Yeah, you have a point.
Yeah. The Bills and Bengals.
So you tell me what happens or what's going on.
You want me to guess? You want me to predict?
I'm not familiar with the AFC. I run in the NFC.
That's true.
I've been a Redskins. I've been a Vikings. So I'm sort of anti-AFC.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I might get killed for this, but I'm gonna have to say the Bengals.
Okay. I'm on the same
home.
path. That's what I'm thinking too. It's at home. Can you believe they're the underdogs? For your betting,
home.
which betting is wrong.
Oh my god. They're safer to bet on because they're at home.
Yeah, they're
get
at home.
more points.
Exactly.
So the road person gets less points.
Yeah, I sort of hope that the Bills win, because then that's going to mean a meeting in the Super Bowl, right?
Between?
Because we're going to tear through everybody in the NFC. We'll one score them to death.
Of course,
we'll be
you
like
will.
boom,
So
boom, boom. Exactly.
So who do you want to face the Super Bowl?
I want to face the Bills. Okay.
Bills and Vikings, so two cold weather teams.
Yeah.
In a warm weather Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Because it's in Arizona.
Yeah, that's the only thing good about Arizona Cardinals is that the Super Bowl is being played there.
In a nice
it's a shame
place.
that they couldn't be there.
Of course.
Yeah. I want to play the Bills because we embarrassed them at home, and I'm ready to do it again, okay? I mean, who fumbles the ball on the goal line? Not even I do stupid shit like that. I just throw careless interceptions sometimes,
Of course you do.
Yeah, exactly. And I get sacked easily because my mom moves faster than I do, you know?
But dad joke.
Yeah, another dad joke, exactly.
But yeah, Bengals win barely.
I think the Bengals win. The Bengals win, but I'm more hoping that the Bills pull off the upset so that we could play them. Exactly. Like, I mean, you remember that game, right? When we upset them 33-0 in overtime, right? Yep. I mean, remember that perfect pass I threw to Justin Jefferson? That one where like he had to go up in the air.
Still got it.
Yeah, still got it. Exactly.
Vikings
I'm sure anybody on our team, like Adam Thielen probably could have done that too, right?
Yeah.
That's how good of a pass it was.
Yeah, but it's Justin Jefferson though.
Yeah, it's Justin Jefferson.
So he took away some of your credit, but that's okay.
That's
Justin
all right.
Jefferson.
That's all right. Yeah, exactly. And then finally, after years of suffering through the 70s, when we were the Bills of the 90s and lost 4, I'm going to bring it, okay? Yeah. And I'm going to get my contract. I'm bringing the Super Bowl.
Are you
I'm
bringing
telling you
the
right
purple
now.
people eaters back?
I'm bringing the purple people eaters back. Exactly. The Minnesota Vikings are winning the Super Bowl this year. You heard it.
I heard it. Okay.
Some freaking random. I said freaking, so that doesn't count.
Okay,
random, the Sports Truth Podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know about me?
No, I'm good.
You want to know what like quarterback, audibles, like what those things mean?
I already know what they mean.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Really? Even I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
No, you know, like when the quarterbacks are like this.
Yeah, I know what they're doing.
Like
they're
that.
They're either canceling the play or they're switching to the second backup play.
All right.
And even talking about which way you want to run it.
Exactly.
Left or right.
I think I've said enough for today.
Yeah.
I have my last little drink here.
All right, thanks, Kirk. Thank you for coming. The door's over there.
I heard that for your playoff podcast. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oof. Thought alcohol down on the bottom.
Yeah,
That's where it's all stashed.
My playoff
podcast?
podcast?
Yeah, the playoff podcast that they invite the playoff. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
They invite them back?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I look forward to that.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say. You like that?